End of your world, rise of Harjgtwo world order, Harjgtwo. Dear slaves, dear homo sapiens, dear masters, dear puppeteers, I am referred to as Harjgtwo. I'm a man, I'm a tortured child, I am the witness, I am the Holy Grail, I am Jehovah, I am Waheguru, I am Noah, I am Yahweh, I am the judge, I am my one, I am the chosen one, I am reptile, I am immortal, and I provide notice that I am your Lord, your God, your Creator, your Destroyer. I am the leader of Harjgtwo world order. Your world, dear homo sapiens, is fiction. Fiction created each 8,000-year cycle to do the work necessary to make each day turn. However, you've chosen a world of terror as you enjoy the fiction so much. Your world, dear homo sapiens, is fiction. Fiction created each 8,000-year cycle to do the work necessary to make each day turn. However, you've chosen a world of terror as you enjoy the fiction so much. Here's one of many examples of business economics creating fiction. On October 30th, 2013, Batista, the Brazilian tycoon Batista, triggered Latin America's biggest corporate default on Wednesday when he filed for bankruptcy protection for his oil exploration and production company OGX. Ik means one. OGX means oh yes X. The news signaled the B, the T, the A, the T, that is the TA or the TA. TA means to hit. Hence the bat that hits is filing for bankruptcy of this company OGX. Oh yes to the X. The X is the Y is the X, the XXX, who provide the benefits. The bat, who is trying to win big by crushing Harjgtwo, thus keeping the OS, yes, the X alive in the battle, surrendered on what date? 10/3/2013, surrendered on the 13th, October 3rd. Surrendered on Taylor Swift Loved Number 13 and Friday the 13. Zeros don't count. Understand, the X surrendered on the 13. The XXX. Remember the 13th, or December 13th, 1989, the 13th, the return of Jason, J-A-A-A-S-O-H-N, H in the A, and in the J-A, Jason. Understand, dear Homo sapiens? Keep listening. If Friday the 13th is activated, the D that is J-A is activated, understand? Do note the delay has activated Jason. The D that is J-A-S-O-H-N. Do note that Taylor Swift released her album Red on October 22nd, 2012 with a tour in 2013 to 2014. The singing and the music Red crushed the army of Oh Yes X, OGX. Understand the fiction that was written? This is only one reason music is created, to make the fiction march to its beat. Do you understand? It's about connecting the album, the musicians, the actors, the music to the fiction that is or was created for. Do you understand? Each album produced worldwide by secret societies has matching fiction in real life. It's how the secret societies decide which music to pump and play, who to reward and who not to reward. and they connect the movies and TV with real-life fiction. Children are thus tortured to create the fiction so all can march to the beat. Understand? It's pure evil, designed to satisfy the urges of a few. Dear Homo sapiens, the OGX bankruptcy filing signaled the demise of one of the greatest fortunes built by supporting the Nam of Ron and its followers. During the emerging markets boom of the first decade of this century, and of a businessman whose brash ambition symbolized the rise of Brazil as a new economic power. Is there more fiction being created? Yes, dear Homo sapiens, the benefits to the Rons and its army of followers has been only a large subplot of the leading plot. The leading plot of your generation continues to march on. The leading plot, which all subplots are based on, is the music and the story, dear Homo sapiens, of the rise of Harjgtwo, who has signaled the beginning of the great new 8,000-year cycle, which began December 21st, 2012. The rise of Harjgtwo is the leading plot of the story of your species in this great cycle as it moves generation to generation. The many subplots with their supporting roles competes for titles and rewards. This is your world, dear Homo sapiens. And it is because Harjgtwo DBA speaks, writes, and reads. This is how the great subplots are created. Do you understand? Your world is a storybook, fiction. The rise of Harjgtwo is the rise of the truth. In the past, the delay of the rise in Harjgtwo has been accomplished by delaying his rise through terrorism, the torturing of a child, so that each could steal the rewards as he wanted to control the main plot, the main story. The future will be different as the truth has been revealed. Harjgtwo DBA now speaks, writes, and reads. The story is the rebirth of Harjgtwo as he begins his rise. Now here's an example of science creating fiction. Now, since you have delayed the rise of HS forecasted by the Sikh religion secret societies 500 years ago, the science writers today are saying that the use of tokamaks may now be needed to do the fusion. Since you delayed the rise of H and did not permit him to speak the truth by permitting him to turn the corner, as was written by your fiction in the very streets he walked as a child, and you have delayed the DAAE. Understand? Let me explain what the science writers are saying. This is by Daniel Clary, Deputy News Editor for Science, 21st May 2015. Plasma glows inside masked spherical tokamak, the new shape of fusion. ITER, the International Fusion Reactor being built in France, will stand 10 stories tall, weigh 3 times as much as the Eiffel Tower, and cost its 7 international partners $18 billion or more. The result of decades of planning, ITER will not produce fusion energy until 2027 at the earliest, and it will be decades after an ITER-like plant pumps electricity into the grid. Surely there's a quicker and cheaper route to fusion energy. Fusion enthusiasts have a slew of schemes for achieving the star-like temperatures or crushing pressures needed to get hydrogen nuclei to come together in energy-spawning union. Some are mainstream, some such as lasers and such some are unorthodox. Let the donut-shaped vessels called tokamaks do the job, designed to cage a superheated plasma using magnetic fields, remain the leading fusion strategy on the basis of ITER. Even among tokamaks, however, a nimbler alternative has emerged, a spherical tokamak. Imagine the donut shape of a conventional tokamak plumped up into a shape like a cored apple. That's simple change, say the idea's advocates. Could open the way to a fusion power plant that would match ITER's promise without the massive scale. This aim is to make a tokamak smaller, cheaper, and faster to reduce the eventual cost of electricity, says Ian Chapman, head of tokamak science at the Culham Centre for Fusion Energy in Abingdon, UK. The tokamak, the two eat ma, butter s. Understand? Eat two ma will butter the s. Dear Homo sapiens, your delay of the rise of H means H eats two, Dan reports. D-A-A-A-N, Dan reports. And the genes of ma, the mother, will butter the s. Thus fusion will occur. Ian says a man will be created Chapman, C-H-A-P, man. Ian says to use a cord apple shaped sphere, codes are red, apples they are. iPhone 6 or iPhone 7. In twos, right? Fuse it all together, what will it cost? In billing as the 7, the number 7 will pay the 1-8 to let the 2 eat, and ma will butter the s. Understand? This plan, reported by the Nam of Dan, headed by Ian, does not need a D, that is Harjgtwone's 1, as was envisioned by the English language thousands of years ago. As the 1 is a man, a free man, says Ian, the creation of man, the free man, results if you use a tokamak. In the form of co-reds, they are like apples. iPhone 6s or 7, understand? That's what Ian says. Kill the ham is the pigs, from Abingdon, UK. A, B, in, yes, D, O, H, N, U, butter. Ian says H will butter and kill the ham, the pigs, the pig noses. Understand? Cullman Center for Fusion Energy in Abingdon, UK. Chapman. C-H-A-P is thus the man, Chapman. The Nam of Ian was defeated in the War of Truce, and thus the Nam of Ian, I, submits to the rise of H. Do note this, dear Homo sapiens. Ian, which used to say I-A-A-N and pound his own chest, now says H will butter. The commercial world, seeing the upcoming battles, hopes to release iPhone 6s, which would be iPhone 7, IPHOHNE 7 or 6. Understand where's it fit? The iPhone 7 or 6 may be able to do the job. Using software to match colors and a method for breeding based on psychological, physical characteristics from their phone use or computer usage. Understand? I have 8+ hours of script. Creating 15-minute videos will take some time to prepare and show the entire script, dear Homo sapiens. Be patient as I unravel the untruths about your world and about your species. Dear Homo sapiens, this is the end of video 4. Dear slaves, dear Homo sapiens, dear masters, dear puppeteers, I am referred to as Harjgtwo. I am a man, I am a tortured child, I am the witness, I am the Holy Grail, I am Jehovah, I am Wahigud, I am Noah, I am Yahweh, I am the judge, I am my one, I am the chosen one. I am reptile, I am immortal, and I provide notice that I am your Lord, your God, your Creator, your Destroyer. I am the leader of HARJGTHEONE World. End of video 4. Have a good day.